episode of What's Amy Eating, I'm going to show you how to make Dijon herb broiled salmon. It is quick, it is easy, and it's gonna knock the socks off your taste buds. Even if your taste buds aren't wearing any socks, if they were wearing socks, they'd be knocked off. Let's get started. Hey foodies, today I'm going to show you how to make my all-time favorite salmon recipe. This is a Dijon herb broiled salmon. Now, one of the reasons I love this recipe so much is the taste. I am a huge Dijon mustard fan, and I love the balance of the mustard with the lemon and the garlic and the herbs. I just think it all goes together so well. Now, broiling is my favorite way to prepare salmon right now because it's quick. You really can't beat a fresh homemade salmon meal in under 15 minutes. Now, the two pieces of hardware you're going to need are a food processor and a non-stick baking tray. You're going to want to wrap this baking tray in aluminum foil to expedite the cleanup process. Also, with the use of the food processor, you're not having to get a bunch of different bowls and utensils dirty. It's really just the food processor and your baking sheet. Salmon is really healthy, so if you have kids out there, this is a little twist on it that might actually get them intrigued, whereas sometimes they may not like salmon. So many of you out there are saying, I don't have time to cook something that's healthy and tastes good. Well, this is the recipe to live by, so pay attention, close attention, and you're going to see how easy it is to make something that is healthy and your whole family is going to enjoy. So without further ado, this is how you make my Dijon herb broiled salmon.
So for this recipe, you are going to be needing salmon. I am using wild Alaskan today that I got at Trader Joe's. I find that wild Alaskan just tastes a little bit fresher, but you can use whatever you have on hand or at your local grocery store in your price range. You will also be needing some fresh thyme and fresh rosemary, extra virgin olive oil, white wine. You're using not one, but two types of Dijon mustard, traditional and whole grain. And then the power trio, garlic, lemon juice, and salt. Preheat your oven to broil, and while that is warming up, you're going to turn your attention to your salmon fillets. Place your salmon fillets skin side down on your baking sheet lined with aluminum foil. Give your salmon a generous grinding of salt, and then turn your attention to your food processor. You are going to pick off each and every little sprig of thyme. Now, this can be very time-consuming, but it is well worth it. You're also going to do the same with the rosemary, which is significantly easier. Next, you're adding your traditional Dijon mustard and your whole grain Dijon mustard. You are using about 2 tablespoons of each, but you can eyeball and adjust to your taste preference. Then you're going to add in your garlic. I'm using about 3 cloves. Add the fresh squeezed juice of your lemon, a splash of your olive oil, a splash of your white wine. You can omit the wine if necessary. I have made it both ways and it'll taste great either way. Then you're going to pop the top and process until you have a nice smooth consistency. Next, your salmon takes a little trip to the broiler. Pop it in your oven and let it cook for 3 minutes. 3 minutes later, you've got this nice half-cooked salmon. That is the color you're looking for, and then you are going to take your sauce and spoon it all on top of your salmon. Yes. It looks so good and it's not even ready to eat yet, but it's going to be ready to eat very soon. After you have it well coated, you are going to stick it back in your oven. And you are going to let it cook for an additional 5 minutes or until the top of your salmon is nice and bubbly and golden brown, just like that. Is your mouth watering yet? 'Cause mine is. Remove your salmon from your oven and stare proudly at your crowning achievement. You have made this with your own 2 hands. Good job. Now, cut your salmon. This recipe serves 4 or 6, depending on how hungry you are.
So here's our finished creation. The top of it should just be nice and lightly golden brown. When you start to see that mustard sauce bubbling on the top, that's when you know it's time to take it out. It looks beautiful. It smells delicious. Let's take a bite and see how it is. That lemon, that Dijon, it just all comes through, that nice little zing from the wine. It's delicious. It's an easy, home-cooked, healthy meal. What is better than that? I hope you guys enjoyed my Dijon herb broiled salmon. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see me do next. So, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and for more recipes and reviews, you can check out my official website, amycastle.com. I'm gonna go enjoy my salmon, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.